Hello guys, and welcome to Homeworld 2 Remastered. Been a long time since I showed this off on the channel, and well, I got the itch once again because well, the last time I did it, I was playing the campaign, and I've never really shown the skirmish side of things before versus the AI. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I have a 1 versus 1 against the expert AI, which is the hardest difficulty. We'll see how we get on. But the main thing that I wanted to do today was basically just kind of show off Homeworld 2. It's a fantastic game. It's actually currently on sale. This isn't a sponsored video, by the way. I just realized that at the time of creating this video, it is actually on sale. So it's very cheap, and I would 100% recommend picking it up. Anyway, I need to get a move on here. So we're going to build a fighter facility on our carrier, because I'm going to be using that to move over to other resources. You get resources from the asteroids and you collect them with resource collectors, and the resource collectors can take the resources to any capital ship or a mobile refinery, which we will be building in just a second. I'm going to build one of those, and we're going to leave it behind with those. The other thing I need to do is build a research module. Research modules, probably the most important thing you want to start off with the skirmish game mode, because it's how you unlock everything. So getting the research module done first is a good idea, and then we can start researching bigger and better things. So I'm going to go capital class facility, then we'll end up researching the destroyers. Destroyers are the first level of capital class ships. Now, I did set the AI to aggressive, so I'm not sure how aggressive they're going to be. I've actually not really tried it before. Usually I play with like the dynamic one because I think it's just better, I think. I'm not entirely sure. But aggressive should probably just make things more difficult. I'm going to get my flagship actually to move over here to these resources. We've got our home base asteroids here, as you can see. And then there are like extra asteroids dotted around. Now, Homeworld is a 3D game, so there are resources down here at the bottom, and there's also resources up here at the top that we can also go for if we want to, but we're not going to for the time being. Anyway, we're going to upgrade my fighters, and we're going to pump out some assault craft. And then here in my flagship, we're going to do another 5-6 resource collectors, I think it's fine. And we will have them collect resources around our flagship over here. After this has created a few assault craft, we will pop out a mobile refinery over here from our carrier, and we'll put some resource collectors with those as well. Okay, we do already have enemies heading towards us. These are interceptors. So I'm playing with the Vega faction. The Vega faction is technically the enemies in the Homeworld 2 story. I won't spoil the story at all, but basically we're playing the baddies, and we're playing against technically the goodies with these interceptors here. These are our ships. I'm playing the Vega this time around because they look cool. I think they look cool anyway. So what they're going to do with these interceptors is most likely just try and kill some of my resource collectors. Resource collectors in this game are actually pretty strong, pretty tanky. With my assault craft arriving, going to put them onto aggressive stance, and they should be able to get the better of those interceptors. Also some bombers coming over, so we'll deal with those as well. A little bit of lag there, my apologies. We're going to have these resource collectors go ahead. Now, my Vega flagship doesn't have to care much about bombers at all. The only thing that might be annoying about bombers is if they do this, where they attack my capital ship facility that we already built. If they destroy that, it actually stops me from building capital ships. In this case, I just want it so I can research, so we're going to get the research going so I can build some destroyers.
New construction options available.
Let's get any new resource collectors ahead of ourselves. Put these onto aggressive stance as well. Over here, we won that engagement. That's good. Now, since squadrons have 7 in this case from the assault crafts in the bottom left here. You can send them back to dock up, and they will come back out as full squads after a little while. Alright, so we're going to build the mobile refinery over here, and I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. 6 resource collectors. Yeah, we can definitely get away with going ham with the resource collectors, because none of these light ships that they're sending at us really scratch the paint.
Insufficient resources.
It's just annoying if they destroy my capital cast facility, which they did, because that's going to cost me another 1,200. So we have our resource units at the top. That's what RU stands for. When I hover over this, it says 36,000 RUs, and we can click on these, and the yellow number is how much RUs it costs. Now, it doesn't cost the entire amount immediately. It costs it over time based on the progress bar. So it's pretty important that you are on top of that. Because if you don't have enough income, everything stops and it gets pretty awkward.
Resource collector complete. Docking with mothership. Flagship. Flagship underway.
I'm currently using my flagship as the collection place. You can see my assault craft there going back into the ship. Really cool details on this game. One thing that I also really like watching is the resource collectors going to the mobile refineries, because they like perfectly slot onto the side of them. Like that.
Resource collector complete. We're coming home. Catch you on the inward boundary.
And then they fly away again. It's very fun to watch. Anyway, we are going to need to get this capital cast facility done and get the destroyer out. I do have resource collectors popping out here, which is good, because they'll start to make up for the deficit that we have in income. I've decided to move up my flagship here, mainly because it's just a lot tankier, and the AI will probably attack it or try and attack it, meaning that my main area over here should be relatively untouched.
New upgrades available. Flagship capital ship facility complete.
One thing I am going to do as well is research the hyperspace gates. This unlocks the hyperspace module, and the hyperspace module is needed to bring in the biggest production class ship in the game, which is the shipyard. It's kind of similar to size to the flagship, except from it can throw out battle cruisers, which are the biggest military ship in the game, in the skirmish game, anyway. I can actually do a rally object, so that the resource collectors here just go straight to the rocks. Well, it looks like they're going to go and attack these, so we'll get my assault craft here to go and help them out. Meanwhile, we're going to have my flagship build us a destroyer.
Resource collector under attack.
This game just in general is so beautiful. Look at this big old planet in the background. We got this one over here as well. I think it's the perspective. The best part of this. They seem to be going for that one resource collector, so I might actually die. When a lot of them target the same one, it does die pretty fast. So we'll see if we can take out that interceptor squadron soon enough. Nice. Looks like we got him just in time. I always remember playing this when I was a kid, and the graphics were just so good. Anyway, that's all of them dealt with. Except from that one down there, which is an enemy resource collector. Okay. I'm going to remove the rally point. And we're going to put out a couple probes. Now probes will be good for scouting the enemy. So that's what I'm going to be using for. After that we'll create a couple extra assault craft, and I'm going to put out another destroyer. I will try and show off as much as I can, so let's get the fusion bombs and lance beams. These are 2 extra types of fighters. Currently we just have the assault craft, which are like standard sort of fighters with like a minigun on the front of them. And then you have the bomber variant, which is good for attacking subsystems and frigates. Well, not flak frigates, but other frigates. And then you've got the lance beams ones, which are good for taking on enemy corvettes, which are basically the next class up. Corvettes are generally good at fighting against fighters, but they also have their own counter. Corvettes generally are pretty good. But in this case, we've got a missile corvette, there's a laser corvette, the command corvette, and a mine layer corvette, so that's pretty cool. But the missile corvette's good against corvettes and frigates, as you can see there. It's weak against capitals. We've got the laser corvette, that's good against frigates and capital ships, but weak against corvettes and frigates. Then we have the command corvette, which is a utility corvette, which gives basically improves all bigger ship accuracy nearby, so it's a pretty good one to pick up and have support your fleet. Anyway, we're going to build one of those here on the corvette facility.
Strike group to battle positions.
What is that? It's a scout. And it's going to be hard to kill the scout.
Confirmed. Ready. Strike group to battle positions.
Flagship.
With my probes here, I'm going to want to send down to the resources. Down to that resource. Up to this resource.
Copy.
And they will provide me with, I guess, like recon information about what's going on.
Let's stay calm. Strike group reports hostile contact. Reporting. Standing by.
I'm going to target the resource collector first. Oh, they have pulsar gunships. So these are their equivalent corvettes.
Flagship.
Once I get my corvette facility, I'm going to make probably a command corvette, although I'm going to need to research them.
Flagship corvette facility complete. New corvettes available for construction.
Once the frigates are done as well, we will start building the heavy missile frigates. I might also want to get another carrier.
Standing by.
It's funny how this thing a mobile refinery over here.
New construction
Right,
options
let's grab my assault craft and attack their interceptors.
Heavy fire confirmed.
They did a number on that unit very quickly.
Docking with carrier.
Carrier under attack.
Carrier fighter facility under attack.
And we're going to get them docked up ASAP.
Air personnel. Roger. Attention, we have too many collectors here. Expect delays.
Oh, they managed to destroy them before they got in. That's not good.
Ready.
Flagship. Research complete.
Let's get the frigate facility built.
Available for construction.
The other thing I'm going to want to do is get my hyperspace module so I can get my shipyard in.
Confirmed.
Well, they do have a fleet heading towards us. This is 3 frigates, and it looks like 2 sets of gunships in formation, or 3 sets of gunships in formation.
Destroyer complete.
Attack coordinates.
We now have 2 destroyers, so that's a
Acknowledged.
good
Ready.
advantage for
Heavy
us.
fire. Docking with carrier. Roger. Team attack confirmed. Supporting friendly units.
I think what I'm going to do here is we're going to put a hyperspace module on this so that I can get that out of there, because it's taking a lot of damage right now.
Confirmed. Ready.
They have an ion cannon frigate.
Copy. Strike group attack order confirmed. Copy.
Flagship.
Right, with the hyperspace module complete, we will be able to build a shipyard, but I'll also
Flagship frigate
be able to
facility.
send my destroyers over here to protect my carrier,
Available for construction.
or bring my carrier back if I get the hyperspace module done here first. So far, so good actually. These are doing a good job at killing the gunships. Once the gunships are taken care of, we'll be able to focus fire the ion cannon frigate and maybe I can kill it.
Flagship.
I'd rather
Production
have it
underway.
so that
New
I
upgrades
send my
available.
destroyers over here rather than have the carrier come back.
New capital ships available for construction.
Confirmed.
Because I'm going to need to send them over ASAP.
Resource collector.
You'll see as
awaiting
soon as this completes its hyperspace module, I will be able to show you hyperspace, which is actually really awesome. Also, we're kind of struggling for like production in general. I'm going to
Flagship hyperspace module complete.
get myself some bombers and lance fighters as well.
clear. Assembly
Might as well
underway.
be using the resources as quickly as we can. Add the
Production
shipyard to the
underway.
crew.
Reporting.
But yeah, let's go ahead and zoom over here. So
Initiating hyperspace jump.
here we go. Hyperspace jump. They're going to disappear over there and they'll appear next to this ion cannon frigate. And all of these units apparently.
Exit coordinates confirmed.
We're also going to want to get repair.
Strike group receiving fire. Heavy fire confirmed.
There it is.
Roger.
Bomber squadron complete.
I don't think my other destroyer was close enough, but
Green line confirmed. Reporting. Engage.
basically,
Ready. Strike group to battle
there
position.
we go. Destroyer made short work of the flak frigate. Was of the ion cannon frigate. These do not want to attack flak frigates though.
Standing by. Docking with carrier. Standing by. Strike group.
I'm going to need to make sure my destroyer does the job there.
Reporting.
Right, let's get the
Strike group report
other
hostile
destroyer over here. I had to move it
Hyperspace
closer
jump.
because it's units in range of the flagship that can use hyperspace.
Lance fighter squadron complete.
It's going to jump over here.
Acknowledged. Exit coordinates confirmed. Standing by.
We've got a situation.
And we're going to try and
Mobile refinery under
fix
attack.
that up.
Confirmed. Repairs initiated.
Flagship. Destroyer under attack.
Resources downrange.
Flagship underway.
Under attack. What's the call? Strike group under enemy attack. Resource collector taking enemy fire. Roger.
Right, so we got the resource collectors moving up and helping repair this now.
Reporting.
Meanwhile,
Fill that container line.
Reporting.
just trying to do my best here to
Target confirmed.
kill off these
The enemy
flak
is
frigates.
boarding a carrier.
Standing by. Under fire. Requesting orders.
They're boarding me.
Acknowledged. Strike group receiving fire.
Where are they
Strike group
boarding me?
reports hostile contact.
Destroyer complete.
Confirmed.
I don't think they're boarding. Ah, they shouldn't be. Anyway,
Flagship.
shipyard's currently underway, which is good, and we're going to chill out here. We've got another destroyer popping out.
Lance fighter squadron complete.
I'm going to put the research towards the battlecruiser, and we're going to do improved manufacturing for all of my capital ships here, so we can build stuff quicker, because we have a lot of resources, but we basically can't spend them fast enough.
Standing by.
Carrier's getting fixed up nicely. Let's go ahead and dock these up and get them fixed.
Docking with carrier. Reporting. Docking with carrier. Confirmed. Ready.
I think the carrier's good. We'll
Collection
just
confirmed.
let them go back to collecting.
Standing by.
But yeah, I had to research that in order to make them repair.
Assembly underway.
To create more bombers and lance fighters. And one thing that's interesting about this game is different factions have different traits. So in this case, the carrier
Copy.
of the Vega can only have one production facility on it. Whereas I think the Higaran
Construction
ones
options available.
can have more.
Flagship.
Ah, here's our shipyard. It
Acknowledged.
has arrived. So we're going to want to go ahead and put a capital class facility on that. so that we can build ourselves some battle cruisers. We also want to look at the enemy at some point. They're not taking resources from the top or the bottom yet because we do have our probes here, as you can see. What I should do really is put a probe by where they start, which is basically opposite us.
Ready.
Probably have a big old
Flagship.
fleet there by the looks of things. They haven't attacked us in a while.
Underway.
You can only have one shipyard. There are limits to certain ships. So in terms of fighters, you can have 108 fighters. That's total amount, not squads. So
Roger.
like an assault craft squadron is 7, so that counts 7 towards the overall pop. And then like bomber squadrons are 6, and I think lance fighters, yeah, they're 5. So that's how population works. I am going to build a command corvette.
Production underway. Research complete.
I'll build a couple missile corvettes just so I can show them off. Might as well research the laser systems and mine laying so I can show you guys those things as well. But yeah, this game's just so cool. There's so much to it. Really is. I should actually get my lance fighters
Standing by.
to go and destroy the enemy resource collectors because they're really good at that.
Lance fighter squadron complete.
Standing by.
One thing that was really funny to me when I played this on stream was I realized how much I remembered. Because that's why I'm playing, right? I played it on stream, my 10-year anniversary stream, and I was like, oh, I love Homeworld. It's so good. Sending another bunch of troops towards us, another bunch of ships.
Roger.
Let's get a battle cruiser. I think we are limited to like 3 battle cruisers or 2 battle cruisers. Finally start pumping those out, which is good. Might as well throw in all of these upgrades.
Flagship.
Gonna build some
Production underway.
frigates in here as well. And I guess I might as well get the assault frigate and infiltrator pods. So infiltrator frigates, they're like able to capture
Flagship.
enemy ships. That's kind of what they're for.
Drawing heavy fire.
And here's the lance fighters. So they have
Reporting.
basically like a beam that they can use.
Fire confirmed.
Only take a bit of damage from the mobile refinery.
Ready. Ready.
I'd also just get my assault craft to come over here, because it looks like they're moving over here to defend this.
Roger. Copy. En route. En route.
I'm going to get all of the destroyers
Locked in. Copy.
to just intercept a lot of these frigates.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Strike group moving into position. Strike group moving into position. Roger.
Command corvette complete.
Ready. Strike group prepare for
And where's
assault.
my command corvette? There it is. So this big red circle around these guys
Moving to destination.
basically increases the effectiveness of surrounding units.
Confirmed. Drawing heavy fire.
So yeah, we're going to just have it go and follow my interceptors and lance fighters basically.
Corvette complete.
Acknowledged. Strike group prepare for assault.
Our lance fighters can continue the push up there.
Acknowledged.
Meanwhile, we're going to destroy the enemy interceptors pretty damn fast by the looks of it. Just swarm them.
Reporting.
They are so cool.
Copy.
Gotta be careful of the flak frigates.
Strike group coordinates locked
Those
in.
are the counter.
Course. Strike group under enemy attack.
We're
Reporting.
gonna want to
Heavy
just
fire confirmed.
dock up there
Strike group to battle position.
if we
Docking
can.
to shipyard. Ready. Docking with mothership. Acknowledged. Attack run initiated. Roger. Attack run initiated. Confirmed. Reporting.
Yeah, we did absolutely no damage there. My bombers just got ruined.
With carrier.
Bombers are not really that good. They're useful for attacking subsystems and that's about it. So at the start of the game, you saw the AI use it to destroy my capital subsystem, and that's probably the best thing to use them for.
Strike group under enemy attack.
they generally aren't that good at attacking frigates, particularly flak frigates. Like, flak frigates are literally the immediate counter to fighters, so I really don't want to have my fighters anywhere near them. My command corvette might get itself killed here. I think it's already dead. Oops. There is a better way to get the same effectiveness, and that is by building a fire control tower on one of your capital ships. So currently my shipyard is building a battlecruiser. I can actually have a fire control tower on a battlecruiser.
Roger. Strike group moving into position. Strike group moving into position. Reporting. Strike group to battle position.
My missile corvettes are really good for attacking flak frigates, I think, if I remember correctly. Because corvettes take less damage from the flak.
Confirmed. Ready. We've got enemy contact. Mobile refinery under attack.
Anyway, we do have our destroyers here, so... Oh, and there it is! There's our battlecruiser, look at that thing. Absolutely awesome.
Strike group under enemy attack.
They do have their own destroyer, so that's what we'll go for with the battlecruiser here. We'll make sure to do a fire control tower on that as well.
Taking enemy fire. Assembly underway. Alright, stay with me now. Drawing heavy fire.
Research complete.
Strike group reports hostile contact. Stay on top of them. Strike group to battle positions. Ready.
Okay, time to bring these over. Did they just destroy my... They did as well, didn't they? So rude. Destroying all my resource collectors. Sad times.
Resource collector lost. The flagship is taking light enemy fire.
Escort pattern locked in. Resource collector under attack. Assume combat stations. Subsystem construction.
Yeah, say hello to the battlecruiser. That's going to be trying to destroy the enemy destroyer. You can see that damage coming out of it. It also has these heavy missile battery. Now, as bombers, you can destroy the weapons on these battlecruisers. For example, the heavy missile battery here, you can actually completely destroy it if you wanted to, which is obviously really cool.
The flagship is receiving light fire.
Now, I'm going to get some laser corvettes. There goes their destroyer.
Research complete. New corvettes available for construction.
Ready. Strike group reports hostile contact. Under attack. What's the call? Acknowledged. Status report. Strike group under enemy
I've got some of these heavy missile frigates out. These heavy missile frigates are actually pretty good for killing gunships, but they are kind of getting overwhelmed.
Heavy missile frigate taking hits.
I can only repair them with resource collectors, so that's what I'm going to have to do.
Missile frigate under attack. Standing by.
Laser corvette squadron complete.
Confirmed. Supporting friendly units. Stabilizers offline.
And we're going to get the shipyard to build the extra modules here so that we can build exactly what we need.
Reporting.
Frigate lost.
Escorting friendlies.
Upgrade complete.
Copy. Docking with shipyard. Copy.
Right, over here, I might as well be building some more
Assembly underway.
resource collectors,
Construction underway. Reporting.
because that's the biggest problem right now.
Laser corvette squadron complete.
Ready. Standing by. Copy. Strike group. Prepare for
Here's
assault.
my laser corvettes.
Strike group prepare for assault.
Resource collector complete.
Strike group to battle position. Subsystem manufactured. Strike group under enemy attack.
Upgrade complete.
Really not doing as much damage as I thought they would.
Entering hyperspace.
They're supposed to be anti-gunships, but yeah. Whereas Vega, I generally don't use those at all,
Stay with me now. Strike group
for good reason.
Resource collector.
Like, laser corvettes, just not that good.
Supporting friendly units. Watch your six.
They're supposed to be good against frigates and capital ships, that's why. It's the missile corvette that's good against other corvettes.
Target is protected by a defense field.
Right, let's get a mine layer, and I'll show you guys how that works.
Berths are clear.
We've already got that frigate. Let's go ahead and research the other frigates. Although I'm going to have to be careful of
Acknowledged.
having enough resources.
Standing by.
We've got our second battlecruiser here.
On our way.
At least that will stop sucking up
Subsystem construction complete.
our resources.
Attack confirmed. Acknowledged. Resources downrange. Acknowledged. Collection confirmed. Reporting. Standing by.
Flagship.
Copy.
Insufficient resources. Upgrades poor.
They've got a new
Resource collector
destroyer that we've got
complete.
to get rid of.
Mine layer corvette complete.
Acknowledged. Engage capital ship. Standing by. Entering hyperspace inhibitor field.
That laser corvette should deal with torpedo frigates quite well.
Strike group receiving fire.
Yeah, we did just destroy one, but that could have also been these destroyers here doing the job.
Resource collector complete.
Roger.
In theory, if they had like a lot of capital class counters in corvettes and like bombers, they could definitely like cripple the battlecruiser. Like when I click on the battlecruiser here, you can see the modules you can attack. So you can attack the fire control tower, you can attack the heavy missile battery, you can also take out the engine so they can't move.
Complete.
It can be more efficient to do that.
Mothership. Attacking capital ship. Confirmed.
I'm gonna get my bombs to come over here. Right, we got our mine layer corvette, so we can click this button down here, and we can
Set dropping mines.
basically drop mines from the position of where the thing is, and we can basically create a wall of mines,
Location set dropping mines. Moving to
and then it will
destination.
go through and slowly drop the mines.
En route.
So if I want to like
Research
protect
complete. New frigates available for
the
construction.
position between
Set dropping mines.
my flagship
Resource
and their
collector
flagship,
complete.
what we can do
Got enemy contact.
is
Confirmed.
just chill out here,
Course set.
and then we go like this, and we can also make it deep as well, so that's like a box, and then he will
Location
just
set dropping mines.
go and drop all of these mines in the way of the flagship,
Resource collector complete.
Strike group reports hostile.
and it will
mines.
go around and
Entering hyperspace
slowly drop them
inhibitor
off.
field. Standing by.
Yeah, we're
Acknowledged.
definitely built up a lot more than they are at this point.
Maneuver confirmed. Combat maneuver confirmed. On our way. Under fire. Requesting orders.
Research complete.
Reporting. Resources
Did I
downrange.
use up these resources?
Roger.
I think I made too many of those. Oh, they actually went ahead and
Copy.
built up here. Okay, what I'm going to do
Confirmed.
at the carrier is we're going to build a bunch of lance
Assembly
fighters,
underway.
and I'll send them up to destroy their resources.
Ready.
Wait, watch your course.
Roger.
All stations reported
Okay,
by the numbers.
meanwhile we'll just keep farming them.
Drawing light fire.
We do get these different types of probes. I haven't really talked about these. One's a proximity detector. It basically discovers cloaked units nearby, and then the sensors distortion probe, I think, just kind of scrambles their sensors so they don't know what is in a particular area.
Stay on top of them. Reporting.
I've got to be a bit careful here. The heavy missile battery, as you can see, is being targeted.
Space inhibitor detected.
They're going to pretty much cripple the battle cruiser here by doing that. Going to do a lot less damage. At least until it's fixed.
Standing by.
It will always have its like big main armament at the front, at least.
Contact confirmed.
Acknowledged. Lock all weapons on target. Ready. Acknowledged. Strike
Let's go get those. Oh, they've also got them down the bottom as well.
Lance fighter squadron complete.
Well, we'll send those ones down there.
Strike group to battle positions.
Flagship.
Acknowledged. Engage capital ship. Roger. Capital ship locked in.
I'm going to have to bring over a couple of
Stay calm.
resource
Destroyer under
collectors
Confirmed.
to go and fix that battle cruiser up.
Ready.
Okay, what else could we do? Work out what would be the best things to show off before I finish the
Production underway.
mission, because honestly we're in a position now with the double battle cruiser, whilst they have no battle cruisers, to just attack the Pride of Higata and annihilate it. Quite simply.
Attack vector laid in.
see the big guns fire out the front. Well, that one's using its heavy missiles.
Prepare for impact.
Yeah, look at that.
Fighter squadron complete.
Reporting.
Well, the missiles are exploding early because they have lost their target.
Repairs initiated. This is looking good. Stay tight. Lock all weapons on target.
Assault frigate complete.
Resource collectors, well, get that fixed up for us.
Roger. Bearing to target. Roger. Attack run initiated. Lock all weapons on target.
Gonna spread damage a little bit there.
Lance fighter squadron
Getting guns around.
These also have like little side turrets, as you can see, because they're not just firing from the main gun at the front. They also have like little ones on the side. It's just kind of hard to see because the thing's so massive. The other thing that's really cool about this is you can actually dock fighters in them.
infiltrator frigate complete.
Copy. Confirmed. Confirmed.
Destroyer under attack. Lance fighter squadron complete.
Green line confirmed. Attack coordinates locked.
I'm actually sending my assault
Moving to intercept.
frigate down to the bottom.
Standing by. Acknowledged.
How are my lance fighters doing?
Strike group to battle positions. We've got enemy contact. Ready.
Well, they really are just
Copy. Ready.
going for that battle cruiser hard. Oh, here come the mines. So the mines are sensor detection. Right? If they get close enough, what will happen is the mines will go towards them and kill them. In this case, like the mine's close enough, and then they'll just go and blow up on them. It's really cool.
Fire confirmed.
It actually worked out really well.
Roger. Understood.
I'm going to put these onto aggressive. We're going to go up to the resources here, and hopefully we'll
Standing by.
deal with those resource collectors.
Copy. Acknowledged.
This is the assault frigate. It just has guns on it. This is nothing special. Definitely a main line in the Vega fleet, though. How are my destroyers doing? Because they are absolutely pumping these frigates out.
Copy.
Flagship.
I'm gonna grab
Production
more
underway.
resource collectors.
Production underway.
Although I think we have
Stay on top.
probably the maximum amount by the looks of it.
Roger.
I've actually got 10 over here. Bit too many,
Roger.
I think. They're kind of queuing.
Acknowledged.
I should probably get my carrier closer.
Standing by. All right. Stay with me now. Pursuing targets. Confirmed. Strike group prepare for assault.
I really thought that they would automatically attack, but they
Strike group
didn't.
Prepare for assault. Drawing heavy fire.
Got them in offensive stance. They're in aggressive mode.
Copy.
And one thing you want to do, like if you're ever like running away from the enemy,
Standing by.
you want to switch to evasive, so you can basically outrun your enemy.
Destroyer under attack.
Oh, there goes the mines. Mines are actually doing pretty well for us, which is nice to see.
Copy.
Okay, what I am going to do is we're going to build a bunch of assault frigates
Construction
and
underway.
missile frigates
Flagship.
to accompany
Production underway.
Acknowledged.
the bigger ships here, because these bigger ships are struggling to kill the smaller stuff.
Copy.
But we definitely have the AI on the back foot now. We have all of our research done. We've got the big battle cruisers, and that's pretty much as far as it goes. Yeah, what's nice here is we have the resource drop-off on the carrier, and then the mobile refinery also has 2 resource drop-offs. I think because there's quite a lot of rocks here,
Heavy missile frigate complete.
it's actually able to use 10 resource collectors.
Acknowledged.
It's like dependent on the rocks is the amount you can have.
Standing by. Moving while engaged. Ready. Confirmed.
Alright, let's go ahead and do gravity well generator.
Roger.
And in this one we'll get a cloak generator, a hyperspace module. So technically we can cloak our ships, and then the AI would need anti-cloak
Upgrade complete. Assault frigate complete.
sort of technologies in order to spot us before we get too close.
Resource collector lost.
Copy. En route. Move order confirmed. Resource collector taking enemy fire. Roger. No problem.
Right, what I'm going to do is we're going to set the rally object on the battlecruiser on both of these,
Flagship.
so that when it pumps out
Resource
any of these units,
Reporting.
they will head over to the battlecruiser to help it out.
Destination locked in. Reporting.
Assault frigate complete.
Ready.
All right, let's heat it up in here.
Repairs initiated.
The other thing to consider is that when ships blow up, they do leave behind resources as well, so you can salvage those.
Subsystem.
But yeah, I think that's honestly about it. We don't need to hold the AI hostage anymore whilst I show off more stuff.
Acknowledged.
We have built the gravity well generator. Gravity well generator basically just prevents other
Supporting friendly
units from using hyperspace nearby, so it like pulls enemies out of hyperspace further away. And then the cloak generator
ready for orders.
Cloaking sail active.
basically makes it technically invisible, but honestly we're probably too close, or at least we are
Stand by for acquisition.
kind of
Friendlies under fire.
active enough that,
Bearing to target.
yeah, you see like as soon as we fire we come out cloak. That's basically how it works. We can sneak up on people, but you can't really fire at them while you're cloaked.
Assault frigate complete.
Anyway, let's go ahead and destroy
Fractured. Copy.
the enemy fleet.
Taking heavy damage.
Do you have the infiltrator frigate? I'm curious if I could capture their carrier.
Coordinates
I
confirmed.
might try and do that.
Infiltration underway. We've got a situation here.
Frigate lost.
Ready.
I'm going to destroy the Pride of Higara just so that they stop making
Confirmed.
so many
Attack
ships.
Coordinates locked in. Ready. Attack plans received.
Heavy missile frigate complete.
Standing by.
We'll
Attack
have the
coordinates locked
infiltrator
in.
frigate go for the cap. They actually have two carriers, that's probably why they're pumping out
Assault frigate complete.
frigates so fast. Now the more infiltrator frigates you have, the faster you capture things, so we'll try and capture this. And I think if we capture their ship, we can make their ships. Particularly, like in this case, a production ship.
Fire moving in. All right.
Let's just hope this ion cannon frigate doesn't
Resistance encountered.
want to kill it.
Resource collector taking enemy fire. Copy.
Because we only have one here, you can see it takes a while.
Resource collector under attack.
The infiltrator frigate is just putting a load of like marines basically
Standing by.
in drop pods to
Infiltrator frigate under attack.
invade the carrier.
Resource collector destroyed.
Friendlies under fire. Moving in. Resource operation reporting enemy contact.
Flagship. Production underway.
Standing
Let's
by.
get a couple more of those.
Underway. Acknowledged. Standing by.
Trying to
Acknowledged. Strike group to battle positions.
wonder why I'm losing resource collectors.
Resource collector lost.
Oh, it's because they're firing at the ones trying to fix the battlecruiser. Anyway, let's destroy the Pride of Higara. Let's watch this go boom. Oh, look at the damage. The battlecruisers do so much damage.
Ready. Subsystem target acquired. Bearing to target.
Oh, there it goes. We got it, boys. Goodbye, Pride of Higara.
Infiltrator frigate
Ready. Attack coordinates locked in.
How cool is that? Very awesome. Look at all those missiles. Amazing.
Resource collector complete.
We're actually nearly
Infiltrator
already
frigate
done
complete.
with capturing that. We can also, I think, technically capture the
Reporting. Confirmed. Where's
carrier or the shipyard, and then we can make enemy
locked in.
battle cruisers as well. So yeah, in this case, you can see that the Higaran
Positions reported by the numbers.
carriers,
Acknowledged.
they have a frigate facility and a corvette facility and a fighter facility, so they can actually get 3 production modules on their carriers, which is obviously pretty strong. I think the Vaegear, they get like more modules or something.
Ship captured for the
There we go.
Macon.
So that's ours.
Contact.
And now, if we select it,
Friendlies under fire.
I think we can use it to produce.
Attack run complete. Holding pattern locked.
Can we not? Maybe not.
Ready. Carrier frigate facility damaged. Roger. Copy. Resource collector standing by. Acknowledged.
Infiltrator frigate.
Ports are clear.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we can.
Supporting friendly.
I always thought you could.
Ready.
Well, today I learned.
Moving well engaged.
Anyway,
Ready.
let's go ahead and finish things off. The explosions are so cool.
Clearance received.
I'm just going to blow up the shipyard, it looks cooler.
Subsystem attack confirmed. Subsystem target acquired. Capital ship locked in. Ready. Moving to destination.
Lance fighter squadron complete.
En route. Standing by.
We can capture their ships, like, so for example, in this case, the ion cannon frigate here, we could go and capture that if we wanted to, but here come all the
Supporting
shots from the destroyers. Oh, and the battle cruiser shots coming in as well.
Stay on top of them.
There it goes, that's one of them.
Reporting.
And now the other one, please.
Resource collector standing by.
Awesome. Well, that was great fun. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this look
Locked in.
at Homeworld 2 Remastered. We got one more carrier over there that we've got to kill.
Attacking capital
Once
ship.
that's done, pretty much game over. Unless there's another carrier somewhere. No, that's it. Alright. In the end, combat total 276,000. And we lost 177 ships apparently. I mean, that would include a lot of our early sort of assault craft and stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this look at Homeworld 2. I believe at this point when the video's been made, the game is in fact on sale on Steam, so yeah, make sure to go check it out. I would definitely recommend picking it up, especially since Homeworld 3 is well on its way now, and I cannot wait to play that on the channel too. It's going to be so fun. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.